What's new in the world, my people? My name is Cyblade, and welcome back to Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. Let's just pick up where we left off from last time. Took care of Dr. Shemp and Clifftown, so now moving on to Dry Canyon. Spyro's doing some barrel rolls. It is nice they added this little feature, make the loading screens more interactive, so even while you're just sitting here waiting for the level to load up, you still feel like you're actually doing something. Good way to keep the focus. Oh, muskets. You're finally smartening up and trying to hit me from a distance. Good call. I mean, it's not gonna work, but it's better than what a lot of the Norks before you came up with. Back here, thief. Got him. If only all kidnappings were that easy to solve. See a guy with a kid that ain't theirs, chase him down, knock him out, and get the kid back. Conan.
What? Huh? Oh.
I was hoping he'd look more like a barbarian.
Spyro.
Thank you for releasing me. Nice try, sucker. Whoa. I'll give that guy credit. He tried to hang in there. He almost lasted a few extra seconds, but no. Hard to come back from getting, fire breathed at you. Just go down, man. Whoa. Nice. I seem to remember these return home platforms being raised up a bit more, at least in the previous level, so you wouldn't just accidentally step on it and go home before you were ready. But oh well. Yeah, one thing I don't understand and kinda don't like in the remake is you'll notice that when, you make Spyro glide, he dips a little when he first starts gliding. So, right from the beginning, he loses a bit of altitude. Not ideal. Boris, what have you got to say?
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
Jeez, I would have made Conan look like this guy. Seriously, I feel like the design for those two characters were switched. Have Boris be the lanky guy with the lance, and have Conan be the big muscular guy with the rope. Another thing this game was missing, I mean, I know before I was saying, you know, just how this game is wonderful and everywhere, like there's nothing wrong with it. And for the most part, there isn't. It is still an amazing game, but, you know, if there were just some things that could be added, again, I would have preferred if Spyro, you know, not dip so much when he starts gliding, and if for, you know, certain parts when he's close enough to the ledge of wherever he's gliding to, have, like, you know, where he grips the edge with his claws and can pull himself up. Now that would have been useful. Come on. Oh, come on! He totally should have made that. Okay. I know there's more to go over there and in that little lip there, that castle place, but I'm just trying to get to that one dragon over there. So bear with me, please. This has got to be... Oh, come on! That was perfect! Alright, one more try, and then we'll move on, get everything else, and I'll come back to that in my own time. Let's go. You can do it, Spyro. Come on. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Oh, come on! Alright, fine. We'll deal with that later. Nope, ain't making that. There's... Where was that guy even aiming? Oh, wait, I think isn't there like a little... Yes! What have you got to say now, Maximos?
Incredible glide, Spyro.
He
I thought I'd be
is
stuck here forever with
Maximos.
those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might
You got
look
maximum
tough.
bulk, I
They're
can say that
pretty
much.
tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
I mean, that does sound interesting, but why would you want to eat, you know, a vulture, you know, birds that are known for being scavengers and eating already dead meat? A lot of times you get the nutrients of whatever the animal you ate, well, ate itself, so, you know, if you eat something that was eating dead stuff, you know, that's probably not the greatest thing for you. Oh, two for... I feel bad for that last one, you know, the one he's swinging around like a club. One thing we can add to the Norks, or...
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known, You've known... I forget.
Oh, old people. I really think they play up the, you know, old people are forgetful trope too much, but oh well. Like I was saying, one thing we can add to reasons for not liking the Norks, animal cruelty. You know, let's see if we can get P to crack down on them. I will say though that Ivor did say something interesting, you know, saying since Spyro was a wee puff of smoke, so does that mean like the dragons start off as like little clouds of smoke after they hatch or something, or what? Or was he saying like, you know, all Spyro could do when he was younger was puff smoke? It's important to specify these things. People might get confused otherwise. Easy lives, easy money. Okay. Oh no, I should have known better than that. What was I thinking? Okay, let's do this. Run away. Get the gems and glide over. Oh, thank goodness. I almost thought he wasn't gonna make it. Nice. And that should be level complete. Yep, easy peasy. And that's also a nifty little thing, you know, if you pull back, Spyro, you know, leans back and slows himself down as he lands. That was in the original, but, you know, it was always just a useful feature, you know. If you were ever in danger of going too far off a cliff, you know, pull back and most likely he won't go off it. Sorry, bunnies, but I need some health. Okay. And now the last world, well, besides the flight level, obviously, but you know, I'm saving those for the end. The ice cavern. I don't know what an ice cavern is doing in a desert, but oh well. Or more importantly, what are dragons doing in an ice cavern? They're reptiles, you know, that's not the best place for them. I mean, I know there are ice dragons, but clearly Spyro and the dragons he lives with aren't ice dragons. I mean, technically there's fairies and stuff that can give them, you know, ice magic and everything, but at their base, you know, they're fire dragons, not suited for cold.
Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Why would you need to charge them? You've got a sword. Just stab them, but oh well, whatever. I will say though, you know, with all these different kinds of dragons it does make you wonder what Spyro's gonna look like when he grows up. I mean, you could probably assume he'll be like one of the regular dragons, or I say regular, I guess they all are, or no one dragon is really regular, but like the more just plain dragon types, the like, you know, the ones in the artisans world where Spyro started off in, so, you know, you could assume that's probably, you know, where Spyro lives and what he is, you know, an artisan's dragon. But you never know. He could just be a dragon from the Peacekeepers visiting, or just, you know, be playing around in different worlds, who knows. Rescued Todor. The Game of Thrones guy?
Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
You think they would have thought about that before they came into the ice caverns, but again, I think we clarified by now most common Norks aren't that bright. Again, that's what got us all in trouble. We thought all Norks were simple creatures, and Nasty pulled a Gwen Stefani. I heard you were talking crap and you didn't think I would hear it, and got mad, and now every dragon is in crystal. Every dragon except Spyro and the ones I've rescued, obviously. Thank you for keeping it short. You know, I got places to be. You know, some dragons like to talk my ear off. Spyro doesn't have ears. Talk whatever Spyro hears out of off. But they didn't bring it back in this game, but what I used to really enjoy in Spyro 3 is a lot of the times when you knocked enemies off of cliff sides, you know, they'd add in a little, you know, falling to their death scream. So, yeah. Add a little hint of accuracy, nice little attention to detail, and the screams were always funny. I mean, I know you shouldn't find someone screaming as they're falling to the death funny, but, you know, there might be something wrong with me. I mean, if you're going to, you know, try and use skates or skis to outmaneuver me, make sure you move far enough to outmaneuver me. You're not right there where I'm still gonna be able to reach you with my flame. Ah, come on! Oh. Ah, crap. Now without sparks, I gotta pick up the gems myself. That's definitely a big reason not to lose the little guy. I mean, obviously you take a hit without him, you're dead, but, and that's a big reason, but... So, oh, come on! Bye-bye. Serves you right. As a kid, I always thought the dragons were trying to, or the bats were trying to kill you because, they were swarming and getting all close like they were going to attack, but nope, they never did. Ragnar.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
I mean, you're not gonna tell me just gonna bounce? What is it with all these dragons, They always leave something, open-ended or, cryptic, The first dragon, like I said in my first video, he said, find dragons first, that's all I can tell you. I said, why is that all you can tell me? He just flew off. Not very helpful, these other dragons. Maybe that's why Spyro has to do everything.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Okay, now I need to go back and glide from high places to get the rest of the stuff. Oh. That is one thing, Crash may have had over Spyro is, Spyro, the worlds are much bigger and expensive. You're bound to lose track of certain things, and Crash, just simple back and forth. Spyro, you gotta go all over the place, backtrack. Depends on what you're into. I mean, I don't really mind it. It's just, I don't have the key. I could have sworn I had it. Oh. That's what you get for not getting everything the first time. I complained about it in Crash not being able to get everything the first time around, but okay, there we go. That's all the gems. Now I just need to see about how I can get those 2 lives back there. I know there's a way, but I forget how off the top of my head. Is there a high place to glide? Oh, it's from the beginning of the level, I think. More backtracking. I mean, it'll be useful later, so, I mean, I'll always need more lives. That big of a deal. It. And perfect. Fortune favors the bold, everybody. Remember that. And that's this level done, so let's get out of here. Now we can move on to the next world, which is... Dreamweavers? No, not Dreamweavers, Magic
I
something.
can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure.
Yeah, it only took me like a week or so. Well, from me playing the game anyways.
Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Magic Crafters, there we are. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry I had to jump on your head. Maybe you should have left the balloon a little lower. This is a nice view, though. I mean, sure, we can't see the whole, horizon, but, nice little oranges and the blues mixing, it's nice. I think this one, the Magic Crafters, always was probably my favorite homeworld, just visually. Too easy. Like I kept saying in the first couple videos whenever I ran into the Egg Thieves, just channel your inner Liam Neeson from Taken and you will get the thieves every time.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
I'll see what I can do. I want you to get off your lazy dragon butt and maybe help do some of that stuff. I mean, you're free now, why can't you do it? But Spyro's got to be the hero. Seriously, how irresponsible is it of all these adult dragons that they're leaving it in the hands of the little baby dragon? Seriously. Oh, come on. Ordinarily, you get a skill point or a trophy for, charging through all four of them, but not this time. So, okay, that's going to be a good place to stop it for this time. Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy. Still a great game, Gets better each time, each world offers new things. And, boom, still got him, and we'll just see what this world offers next time. So, again, if you liked it, you want to see more, slash that subscribe button. You like this video, give a quick cut to the like button, share it around with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, my people, stay sharp.